Well, hello everybody, I'm Jerry Emge, and I want to talk to you today about decluttering. I've talked about this before on other videos, but I'm going to give you a little more information today about what to do about the stuff you're actually decluttering. So keep in mind what we're going to talk about has to do with getting rid of stuff. Well, as I said, I'm Jerry Emge. I'm a realtor with Keller Williams The Lakes in Lake Elsinore, California, and I produce these videos on a regular basis, at least one a week, sometimes more, and usually have them out by Thursday morning. Every video is a new topic, and I do no selling on these videos. You're not going to have to sit through a sales pitch. I don't talk about specific properties for sale or anything like that. I just talk about general real estate information. And as I said a while ago, I've talked about decluttering on previous videos, and this especially has to do with seniors who are downsizing, or as they say, right-sizing. But sometimes it just has to do with regular people, non-seniors, who are downsizing, going from maybe the kids are leaving the home and you don't need a big home, so you're going to go down to something smaller. So what do you do with all this stuff? And I talked before about ways to get rid of it, so I'm going to elaborate on that just a little bit today without spending too much time on it. The first thing you want to do with a lot of your stuff is have a garage sale or something similar to that. Maybe a community garage sale or a personal garage sale, whatever your neighborhood allows. And that way you'll get rid of some stuff and maybe pocket a little bit of money along the way. After you're done with that, or if you decide not to do that, you might consider donating a lot of your stuff. So how do you go about that? Sometimes that's easier said than done. I know, for one thing, appliances are very difficult to get rid of because some of them have hazardous waste, like a refrigerator, for example, or a freezer. There's hazardous waste inside there, and so you can't just give it away because not everybody's going to want to deal with that. Sometimes some services, even your city services, will often take that refrigerator but charge you a fee to dispose of the coolant that's inside the refrigerator. Let's start with clothing. One of the things you can do with clothing is donate it. Almost all major charitable organizations will take clothing, as long as it's not in terrible disrepair. In other words, just gently worn clothing, they'll all take it, and they'll resell it at their thrift stores. In fact, many retailers like North Face and American Eagle will actually take a lot of clothing, and they have things they can do with it. They'll repurpose it, so to speak, with charitable organizations that they're allied with. One of the first things you can do when you start thinking about donating stuff is go to an online website, and that online website is donationtown.org. Donationtown, all one word, .org. And when you go there, you can put your zip code in. It'll tell you the 2, 3, or 4 organizations in your area that will pick up stuff from you and repurpose it, however they do that. So that's a good way to get the ball rolling. If you happen to live in an area that doesn't come up on this zip code search, well, then you follow the rest of the steps I'm going to talk about now. Shoes. If you have shoes to donate and they're serviceable, they're good, in good working condition. Maybe they've gone out of style, or maybe you've outgrown them or whatever, and you just want to get rid of them. Maybe you got too many pair, like the Imelda Marcoses of the world. You just want to donate these shoes. And there's a website called Soles, SOLES, number 4, Soles for Souls, SOULS, .org. So solesforsouls.org. And they will have very good detailed instructions there on how to package up the shoes and get a mailing label and all that sort of thing to send them to them, and they will repurpose them. Sporting goods. If you have a lot of sporting goods, one of the first things you might do, if you have a local YMCA, they'll often take sporting goods for their YMCA programs. Other youth programs that you might be aware of, consider donating to them, like soccer balls and things like that. Also, if you have a community center where you live, sometimes they could use extra sporting goods. Books. The first thing you think of is a library. Now, libraries will take a lot of books sometimes, but sometimes they don't need more books, so they'll discourage it. But they might have a book sale day where they say, hey, come October 10th, we're going to have a book sale. Bring the books and donate them for the sale and that kind of thing. So that's a good way to get rid of it. There's also for paperback books, and if you have a lot of paperbacks, keep this in mind. There is a website called operationpaperback.org, operationpaperback.org, where they'll allow you to donate your paperback books, and they generally send them out to military service members around the world. Furniture, a lot of major organizations will take furniture. Some of them won't. You can go to the Furniture Bank Association, which is Furniture Banks, all one word, furniturebanks.org. Furniturebanks.org will show you how to get rid of your furniture. They'll take it, repurpose it, do whatever they do with it, take it off your hands. And that's what we're trying to do here, is get stuff off your hands, right? Small electronics like cell phones and audio players and DVD players and CD players, all that kind of stuff. Small electronics. I'm not talking about 80-inch TVs or anything, but small electronics. There is an organization which is really cool. It's called the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence. National Coalition Against Domestic Violence. It's got a great purpose, obviously. And their website for small electronics is ncadv.org. And if you do a /donate-a-phone, donate-a-phone, they'll show you how to get rid of your phones. And they'll have labels you can print out that allow you to transport through UPS or U.S. Postal Service or whatever, things that have lithium batteries in them. So there'll be special labels that need to go on the box. And they have all that right there on the website. Also, you could try a site called cellphonesforsoldiers.com. Cellphonesforsoldiers.com. And they'll show you how to donate your cell phones, and they'll repurpose them around the world for military people. And finally, old towels, and blankets. Old towels and blankets. You know, the Humane Society will take these just about any time. They will have them available for animals and things like that to line their cages with, or line their crates or their runs or whatever it might be. Also, you know, I've walked into a lot of pet stores, and right inside the door, there's usually a donation bin where you can put old blankets and sheets and things like that in there, and they'll repurpose them for pets. Whatever you do, take some photographs of the things you donate. Take some photographs and get a receipt, and that way you can write this stuff off on your taxes. Hey, that's all I wanted to talk about today. If you like my videos, give them the old thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it greatly. And after you do that, hit the little notification bell. You'll be notified when new videos go live. So until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.